Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, and citation, you I can teach all truth for sincerity. This video is gonna be called Sedition Among Men. So I'm gonna start this off in 2nd Ezra 15, verse 16 says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So they're gonna be basically every man for himself, or yeah, basically every man for himself. They're gonna be invading each other's houses. Some people are gonna go house to house, robbing and stealing food and raping people and going throughout the city just terrorizing people because there's no police there. There's no everything is shut down, unless you got what's the word, basically society is shut down. So there's not going to be no consequences for the actions that most of these people are going to do. So at that time people are going to be just for them, for themselves. So, and they're going to attack high officials. They're going to attack the mayor. They're going to attack the governors. They're going to attack you're going to try to attack the president. They're going to try to attack high officials that have high positions in society, and they're not going to care who it is, and they're just going to do that because at that time it's all chaos in going on. I'm gonna go to Ecclesiastes. Let me see, Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1. Because basically we're in a time of war, and that's the time that sedition among men is really gonna be that 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 that's gonna be out there in the air. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. It says, "To everything there's a season, a time to every purpose under." Salaki about that. Where was I? This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. "To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." So everything, has a point in time where it's appropriate for it to happen. Everything has a season. So anyway, verse 2, "A time to be born and a time to die." So there's a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up. So there's a time to plant something and to pluck it out. To pluck up which is planted. It says a time to kill and a time to heal. So there's a time to actually kill and there's a time to actually heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. It's a time to break down and then there's a time to build up. It's a time to weep and a time to laugh. So there's a time to cry and there's also a time to really laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. So there's a time to be in great grief and mourning, and there's also a time to be in a joyous spirit and dance. Verse 5, "A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain." Well, I'm gonna get to the one that says, because I know it says in here it's a time for war, but oh yeah, verse 8. Well, I'll continue reading 6. This is verse 6. It says, this is Ecclesiastes 3 and 6. It says, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep, a time to cast away, a time to render, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, and a time of war, and a time of peace. And we're in a time of war, and then after all the great violence and destruction goes down, and after Babylon is completely obliterated off the face of earth, there will be a time of complete peace on the earth, where there won't be any war anymore, and Israel is living in peace, and the earth is in a pleasant environment and atmosphere. But I'm gonna go and read Proverbs. I'm read Proverbs because we're hold on, Proverbs 11, because it's a balanced thing. That's balance to understand that this place is at its end, and soon it will be soon will be peace coming. Because right now, it's everything is falling into place with prophecy, and soon, this place is gonna be completely gone, and nobody will be inhabited here. But this is Proverbs 11:1. It says, a false balance is an abomination to the Most High, but a just way is His delight. And to understand, sedition, there's gonna be, chaos out here in these streets, and understand that there's a balance to that understanding, because we know that out in these streets it's soon not gonna be, everything's gonna get worse before it gets better, and that's the understanding that we know. It's gonna get even more worse, because it says in scripture, great violence shall Babylon be thrown down, it, by great violence, and that's how every kingdom gets started. It's a huge battle before there's peace. You know, it's a huge, a war before it's peace. That's how every kingdom got started. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Proverbs 16. This is Proverbs 16 and 11. It says, a just way and balance are Yahweh's, all the weights of the bag are His work. Yeah. So yeah, a just balance is unjust balance is an abomination to the Lord. A just balance is a balance unto Yahweh, and all a just way is His delight. So we got to be balanced within this thing. Also, I'm gonna go to. This is and the reason why I brought those balance scriptures, because it's a balanced thing for this to go on, because the Most High Yahweh, He works on both sides. He works on the right hand side and the left hand side. He created spirits for vengeance for the day when He's going to enact the destruction and violence upon this wicked place called America, which is Babylon. That's the reason why I brought out those balance scriptures, because it's a balance. It's a righteous thing. It's a balanced thing when it comes to why this destruction is coming, because this place has to fall. Because if this place doesn't fall, the kingdom, won't be brought upon the earth. And also this kingdom can't be ruling when the kingdom of heaven's enacted. So, it has to fall. This has to be destroyed. Esau has to be taken out of his rulership, and he's gonna be taken out by great violence. This is Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, because Yahweh made those spirits created for vengeance, and He's going to bring those spirits created for vengeance out, and they're going to do they're going to do the will they're going to do their job, or what they were created for to do. I'm gonna go to Proverbs 20:23, and this is Proverbs 20:23. It says, diverse weights are an abomination unto Yahweh, and a false balance is not good. So it's a balance. Yahweh's balance when He controls both sides, and unjust and unbalanced is an abomination. But maybe I'll get that scripture, great violence. Um, this is Revelations 18:21 says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more. And the reason why I read the scripture, because I kept saying it, because that's how Babylon is going to be thrown down. It's by great violence. These spirits created for vengeance are going to do their job in this place. And like in the fire, those ICBM nuclear missiles is going to burn this place up. So I'm gonna say all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Hakadash, double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, citation you, I can teach all truth, sincerity, and shalom.